This episode of Lost Anarchy Presents has been brought to you by Cigarette.com.
Greetings everyone and welcome to Tales from the Black Side. I'm your host Gypsy Black.
Tales from the Black Side.
Usually these are written articles, but this time I'm now animated.
Finally!
Even though most people think I'm a cartoon anyways. So, it's a natural transition. A little bit about me, since some of you might not know who I am. I do vocals for a band called Black. It's gonna be rant, raving, just some babblings, and maybe you can learn just a thing or two from some of this shit. Who knows? Just pay attention. And now, on with the show.
Tales from the Black Side.
Next up, in my opinion, one of the greatest rock and roll bands ever, The Damned. The Damned was formed in London in 1976 by Brian James and Rat Scabies. They held auditions for a singer, for two people, Dave Vanian and Sid Vicious. Yes, Sid Vicious. Only Dave showed up. Then Captain Sensible later joined them on bass. The Damned played their first show on July 1976, supporting Sex Pistols at the 100 Club. A lo-fi recording of the show would be later released as live at the 100 Club. On October 22nd, 5 weeks before the release of the Sex Pistols' Anarchy in the UK, Stiff Records put out the Damned's first single, New Rose, thus making them the first UK punk band to release a single.
I got a feeling inside of me. It's kind of strange how can still be seen.
When the Sex Pistols released the single, they took the Damned along with the Clash and Johnny Thunders and the Heartbreakers as openers for the December Anarchy tour of the UK.
Anarchy in the UK.
Many of the tour dates were cancelled by organizers or local authorities, with only 7 of approximately 20 scheduled shows taking place.
And then what happened?
Before the tour ended, the Damned were kicked off by Sex Pistols manager Malcolm McLaurin.
Please.
The Damned's first album, the now classic Damn Damn Damned, was released early 1977 and released the single Neat Neat Neat. They opened up for T-Rex and also became the first British punk band to tour the United States.
Oh yeah!
They added a second guitarist, Lou Edmonds, and tried to get former Pink Floyd crazy man, Sid Barrett, to produce their second album.
Really?
That wasn't happening, so they did the next best thing. They got his former Pink Floyd bandmate, Nick Mason, to do it. Later that year, Music for Pleasure was released. It didn't do so well, which pissed Scabies off, so he quit the band.
What the fuck?
He was replaced by John Moss, who would eventually, in the future, join Culture Club.
You're a fan? No way.
In 1978, the band broke up. The former members worked on various other projects, but soon Scabies formed a one-off band called Les Punks for a late 1978 gig.
Tire-lui dans la gueule, bouche à mère. Les cyborgs bouffent les balles, Jack.
Les Punks was a sort of reunion of the Damned, without Brian, James, or Lou. That featured Scabies, Vanian, Sensible, and featuring the legend himself, bassist Lemmy of Hawkwind and Motorhead.
I was editor of the school magazine.
The Damned soon reformed with this same Les Punks lineup in early 1979, but originally performed as the Doom to avoid potential trademark problems.
Well done!
Captain Sensible switched to guitar and keyboards, and after a brief period with Lemmy on bass for studio demos and a handful of live appearances, soon he officially went by The Damned again, playing their first gig under the name in April 1979.
Excellent.
Vanian's vocals had by now expanded from the high baritone of the early records to a smoother crooning style. They also added more keyboards as well, expanding their sound. After releasing the singles Love Song and Smash It Up, they released their album Machine Gun Etiquette. In 1980, they released the Black Album, which featured a 17-minute long song, Curtain Call.
Can you tell the difference between the two? Feel the light, the fire, the wind, the stabbing sound, the power turn. If you hate, you live like you deserve.
In 1981, the Damned released Friday the 13th, a 4-song EP which featured original tracks Disco Man, Billy Bad Breaks, Limit Club, which was a tribute to the late Malcolm Owen, former lead singer of the Ruts, and a cover of the Rolling Stones song Citadel. In 1982, they released the album Strawberries, while Captain Sensible was doing solo stuff such as Happy Talk. Soon he left the band and was replaced by Roman Jug. Ever since the early days of the band, Dave had adopted a vampire-like appearance on stage with chalk white makeup and formal dress. A look that helped influence a lot of bands to do the same.
I want to stop your blood.
And with Sensible gone, Vanian's image became more characteristic of the band as a whole.
It's showtime.
In 1985, they got a major label deal with MCA and released Phantasmagoria, featuring singles Grimly Fiendish and Shadow of Love. In 1986, they released the single Eloise, a Barry Ryan cover, which got them to the top of the UK charts as number 3. After 1986's Anything, James and Sensible rejoined the band, but the band would embark on their final tour in 1987 before breaking up again. After releasing 2 more singles in 1990, Fun Factory and Prokofiev,
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
then doing a reunion tour in 1991, they reformed again with a new lineup featuring Scabies, Vanian, guitarist Chris Dollymore, formerly of the Godfathers, Alan Lee Shaw, and bassist Moose Harris, formerly of New Model Army. Also around this time, Guns N' Roses covered New Rose for their Spaghetti Incident album. Then the Offspring did a cover of the Smash It Up for the Batman Forever soundtrack in 1995. This helped get the Damned get more exposure and a lot more younger fans. In 1995, they released Not of This Earth, which had a more bluesy sound to it. However, by the time the album was released, the Damned had yet again split, partially as a result of legal battles. Vanian and Sensible accused Scabies of releasing Not of This Earth without proper authorization. In 1996, the Captain joined up with Dave again, and another version of the Damned appeared, with bassist Paul Gray, who was later replaced by Patricia Morrison, formerly of the Bags, the Gun Club, and, of course, the legendary Sisters of Mercy.
Nice.
2000, the Damned consisted of Vanian, Sensible, Morrison, and new recruits Monty Oxymoron on the keyboards, and Andy Pinching, a founding member of English Dogs, on drums.
Oh yeah.
Gary Dreadful played drums from 1997 to 1999, then gave way to Pinch in 2001.
Nice.
The band released the album Grave Distorter on Dexter Holland's Nitro Records
This is the longest time I've ever been in a band. Normally it's about 4 or 5 years and then I move on, so this is coming up on 7.
which is my first time seeing them, by the way. Was on the Grave Disorder tour at the House of Blues in 2001. It was an amazing show, by the way. Dave and Patricia got married and had a daughter, Emily, born on the 9th of February 2004. Around this time, Morrison retired from performing with the band, though she remained involved as the band's manager. Her replacement on bass was Stu West.
Wikipedia, motherfucker.
In 2008, they released Who's Paranoid, featuring singles Little Miss Disaster, and to this day they still continue to tour.
Oh yeah.
So there. Sorry I was a bit long-winded, and it's ended up being a 2-parter, but here are the 2 of the most influential bands for death rock, horror punk, and psychobilly. And of course, as I said before, if I missed anything or anyone, please feel free to let me know, and thank you for all letting me know. Thank you for your support and checking this out. Be sure to click on the subscribe button on YouTube for Lost Anarchy magazine, and take care.
Lost Anarchy magazine is now currently available throughout the city, and we are now a paid publication. For the rest of you collectors and readers that would like to order a physical copy of the magazine, you can do so for only $2.50 at comicfleamarket.com.
Saturday, October 25th. It's Stanley's Kamikaze Kickoff at the Whiskey Blue.
Oh yeah!
Musical guests include Nightmare, a tribute to Alice Cooper. 7-4. Our very own Chippy Black and his band Black. Our very own The Buzz.
Liar, liar, no one believes you. Liar, liar, said that before. Liar, liar, I can't believe you. Liar, liar, just another whore.
Plus much more. It's free to get in, 21 and over, and yes, you guessed it, $2 PBRs. Don't miss it, god damn it.
Friday. Halloween night.
Yes, Halloween's on a Friday.
It's crazy. At the Rainbow Bar and Grill upstairs. It's Heavily Tripped to Hell's return to the Sunset Strip. 21 and over, you don't want to fucking miss Heavily Chaos. Also, the after party or Pastor Pussycat at the Whiskey Go-Go. Be there or be out.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe or I will scratch your eyeballs out.
This episode has been brought to you by Zigret.com. There's nothing fake about it. We're the source for electronic cigarettes. Welcome to the 21st century. Quit smoking and start vaping. No tar, no secondhand smoke, no pollution, no offensive odors. Smoke without the guilt. We carry everything from egos to traditional electric cigarettes and a full line of accessories. So please come on down to Zigret.com. All of our flavors are produced right here in the United States, and we can even say our flavors are kosher. So for the best flavors, the best vaping experience that you can get, go to Zigret.com. And remember, all the flavor you will get vaping on your cigarette at Zigret.com. That's Zigret.com.